So today I want to talk about these sub $10 smartwatches, especially these that look like Apple Watch. You know, some of them can look quite beautiful in the eyes. This one I got it a few years back, and this one I got recently. I wanted to give to my niece. But there are problems that come with this because they promise a lot, like, you know, GPS tracking, sleep sensor, blood pressure, and all that. But do they really deliver all of it? Let's go find out, and I will share with you most of this problem and what you can do about it. Let's get started. So when it comes to sub $10 smartwatches, especially those that look like Apple Watch, all the glitters are not good. So they promise that they will track your step and GPS and all that. So no, problem number one, this one came dead on arrival. Yes, as good as it's looking now, even though you can see it actually came dead on arrival. So I got this and I unboxed it. Of course, what I do, one of my secret when I buy things, I got it from AliExpress. So when I buy things online, I always video my unboxing and, you know, the first use. In case there is a problem, that video will be used to kind of, you know, dispute management. So I did that on this. I plugged it to charge and charge and charge over 2 hours. It couldn't turn on. I tried different chargers, you know, a lot of things didn't turn on. So I recorded all this video while I was doing that, and then I kind of reached out to AliExpress dispute. I was able to win the dispute easy. It was one easy peasy because wasn't as described, you know, it wasn't. But in some cases you can get a good one. When I ordered this one, it came good, lasted over a year plus, and it was like 7 and all that. But these sub $1 smartwatches are best used for maybe young kids or somebody who just wants to use watch. He wants to tell you the time. Me, I don't really wear wristwatches because most time my smartphone really does the what of a watch. So yeah, so that's problem number one. So problem number two is that do they really promise what they say they do? Like they see all this GPS tracking, blood pressure, sugar, and all that. Good. So in this case, I now opened it. So this older one actually has more quality, bigger board, and all that more than this one. So when I opened it, I realized that as the day goes by, they are reducing the quality of this thing. So this one just had an LED. So what is at the back of the watch? So let me show you. So this one also has a single LED at the back. So this LED does not actually measure your blood pressure or sugar, oxygen in your blood, GPS. I didn't see any kind of GPS tracking. I didn't see any extra sensor. Maybe one of those things they might put on the board, but for this one I didn't see it. So all these steps they are doing is gimmicks, and the sensors, these sensors are just LED bulbs, so they can't really, you know, come in place of proper sensor. So that is problem number two. So you are not buying this thing for fitness. You're not buying these cheap watches to measure your steps or to check your fitness, blood pressure. Please don't do that because it's a gimmick. I can show you now. You're looking at what's inside. There is no sensor inside these cheap sub $10 smartwatches that can do all that. Problem number three. So the problem number three is the problem of battery. So if for any reason you do not charge this phone, and that's how this one died, you know, the charger had issue and it wasn't charged for a while, and then the battery is dead. I'm going to show you the battery. Okay, so these are the batteries of this. This one is a little bit swollen, I don't know whether you can see it. This one is the one that came with this. These are their batteries. This one battery came dead on arrival, so I had to change the battery for it to work at all, and I was able to test it. Of course, I did buy a battery to put into it. If you can see, this one has a battery inside, so I bought locally the battery to put back into it. So if for any reason you have this cheap smartwatches and you don't charge it, it dries and runs down, you leave it dead for 2-3 days, 1 week, just know that it will probably drain the battery because of the poor circuitry that they have. It drains the battery and you're going to lose both the device because you probably have to replace battery. Of course, as you can see, I replaced the battery and put in the new battery, and it actually came up and started working. So the next problem is, I think I've even lost count. The next problem is actually the quality of it, because this cheap one, I don't know whether you can see it. So as you can see, just gave it to my kids to play with a single day. Half of the day they just broke the screen. So you can see it still works because I replaced the battery, but I mean, a single fall and the screen is completely off. That is crazy. That is crazy. So I put the battery in it, it still works, but let me show you the menu. You can see some of the menus inside, but a single fall and the screen So the poor quality of this is also another thing to us. So it's not enough to spend your $6, $7, $8 on these watches. The quality is not good. Of course, there are still quality cheap smartwatches, and in this series of smartwatches, I'm going to keep trying them, buying them, testing them, and showing you which one you can trust. And the next in line is the new ITEL smartwatch Fit 020. I just got that one. So this is it here, got it from Gimmick, and I'm going to unbox it soon and then show you, and we're going to test it and know whether it can do some things. It's actually rated IP68. Really? Well, we're going to test it out, and then I know it's actually cheap, about 18,500 on Jumia. So, and there was a little bit discount on that, so it should be around 20-something thousand. So this is the above or the sub $20 smartwatches, or around $20 smartwatches that we're going to test, and then know, is this worth it? Should you get that? So if you're out there looking for the Apple Watch kind of smartwatches that are sub $10, that's going to do all that. You're just buying something that will tell you time. Something that your smartphone already does. So let's check out this one, and make sure you like, share, subscribe. And until I see you in that next video, it is peace. Subscribe. I'll see you.